Hey guys, Allison here. Thanks for tuning into my channel today. So today I wanted to do an unboxing reveal of a film camera that I just purchased, and I could not be more excited. I was actually in my pajamas when the FedEx guy pulled up, and I got so excited I ran up to shower and get dressed so we could do a revealing today for you to check out. If you follow me on my blog or on my Instagram, you may have seen that I'm starting to take a course in learning the foundations in film, a course by Nancy Ray. She's fantastic. Highly recommend you invest in her course if you're a photographer looking to get more into film photography. I've learned a ton already. It's a 4-week online course where you can kind of go at your own pace, and there's videos and workbooks and bonus material, and it kind of dives into the film basics, but then goes into how to use a light meter and the different types of film and the color profiling and working with a film lab for processing your film, and really goes into the nitty-gritty all about film. So I've learned a wealth of information, and I have purchased now my first film camera, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Aside from the basic film point and shoot camera that I had maybe in like elementary school that I wasted an entire roll just on the school bus on a field trip, just doing silly faces with my friends, that is to the extent of my experience with film photography. I've been digital, a Nikon shooter, since my first DSLR camera that I got in college. I love digital photography. Digital has always been my baby. It's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I know. I've always, with all the gear that I've purchased, I've always purchased brand new. I'm kind of a gear snob, so I got the kind of top of the line Nikon lenses, and so I have a full suite of that now, a suite of those lenses. This is my first used purchase. It is in pretty pristine condition, so it's kind of like new, so I was a little nervous going in and getting a used film camera, especially for it being quite an investment. I will say that I kind of jumped the gun. I did not, I've actually never rented gear before purchasing it. There's a lot of different rental companies out there that you can rent lenses, you can rent camera bodies, all kinds of accessories and different things to test out before you buy them, which I would highly recommend for the person that is on a budget or not sure which camera they want to go for. I'm kind of a go all in kind of girl, and I bought this cash and kind of saved up for it, and I knew this was something I wanted to do, so I went for it. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited to kind of get out there. For me personally, I didn't want to waste time per se by renting gear, because I didn't want to be under the gun of a 3-day rental agreement on a camera where I would feel rushed to get out there and practice during that 3-day window. So buying it, I can go at my own pace and at my own time, and different, I can travel with it to different areas that I'm going to, and so I have a little more flexibility in my shooting and in my practicing with film. If you're a photographer looking to invest in a film camera, certainly do your research, as I'm sure you all know, but there are 3 main types of film cameras, and it pertains to the type of film that is used in those cameras. So you have your large format cameras, film cameras, which are larger film, but it's also more of your old school film camera that you may have seen in the movies or back in the day, where it's really big and clunky and awkward, and the camera is on a tripod, and they usually have that drape over them to block out the light, and they're not really used in your day-to-day at a session or a wedding or something like that. Your medium format cameras, which are very popular, there's a suite of those cameras that are available. The Contact 645 is probably the most popular. It's definitely used by many well-known film photographers. It's kind of what the best of the best use. So that is the one that I went with, and we'll get into more of that here in a minute. But the medium format uses two different types of film. So the 120 film, which is the most popular, is probably what you would use. It's what I'm going to use with my Contax 645, and it also uses 220 film, but that type of film has since been discontinued. So the 120 film is what you would be using on a medium format camera. And then you have your 35 millimeter film camera, which is, they're very popular, they're very portable, they're a little bit smaller than your, something like a medium format camera. And it was popular, your parents probably used it when you were little, so they're fast and they're a popular camera as well. I'm a Nikon shooter, so I was also looking at the F100 35 millimeter Nikon film camera. That's still kind of in the back of my mind to have one day. It's certainly a lot less expensive than the medium format camera that I just purchased. Only because the Canon 1V is another 35 millimeter camera that's very popular. I'm just true to Nikon. Plus I have all those lenses that I've invested in, so I don't want to have to start investing in a bunch of Canon lenses. So that is one that's on the bucket list, on the wish list for down the road. But I figure, why not start with the best? Because that's what the best are using, and that's how I want to learn. So that's the investment that I chose to make. And here it is today. I just purchased it 2 days ago. I used contactsrentals.com. I found it very hard. I'm an Amazon Prime girl. If you know me at all, there's every other day there's typically an Amazon box on my front door. It's a little addicting. So I couldn't find it on Amazon, and if I did, it just made me nervous with the investment that you're making. The seller that was selling it, are they reliable? Is it in the United States? Different questions that certainly you can find one on Amazon, but just make sure you're connecting with the seller and making sure you kind of have that relationship and that it's not any kind of spam or you run into any issues there. But contactsrentals.com, they're obviously well known for their rental gear, which they have a full array of products available on their website to rent. But they do have a section on there where you can buy. And the Contax 645 kit is a very popular kit. When they pop up on their website to buy them, occasionally when they pop up and they're available, they sell out in like a matter of minutes. So earlier this week I saw it said coming soon, and it had a picture of a Contax 645 kit on there. I actually emailed the guy on there, Edward, who's fantastic, by the way, got back with me within 24 hours, and just to say, hey, I've got my eye on this. Any insight as to when this will go live on your website? Because I knew how quickly they sell. Once photographers have their hands on a Contax 645, it's very rare, unless they're getting out of the film industry, that they would want to give up their Contax 645. So they're kind of hard to come by. And there's different film Facebook groups too, where you can kind of buy, sell, and trade gear. So that's another option for you as well. But contactsrentals.com was a very reliable, it is a very reliable company, and they were quick to respond, obviously fast to ship. And I didn't even realize they're based in Charlottesville. I'm in Richmond, so that's kind of cool, an hour away. As far as if I did rent something down the road, then that would be good to know for future reference as far as it being quick shipping and all that good stuff. So I guess we can go into the revealing of the camera. I'm super excited about this journey. I'm going to be getting out this weekend. With the holiday weekend, I'm going to get out and practice some. I have my film and my light meter getting delivered today, and batteries, all things that I need in order for this camera to work properly. I'm investigating some film labs right now and kind of starting that research process on which film lab I want to kind of work with going forward. So I'm looking into, what those kind of costs look like, is also, the turnaround time and kind of building my color profile for my film when it gets developed with them. So it's been a really fun process so far, certainly a little more hands-on of an experience than what I'm used to with digital. So it's new for me. It's scary, really scary, but it's exciting. And I think it'll certainly challenge me more as a photographer. But again, digital, I love digital. I'm not going to ever, never say never, but I'm not going to ever shy away from digital completely. I'm looking to be more of a hybrid shooter, so incorporating film more into my sessions. I'm a motherhood photographer, so with maternity sessions, newborn sessions, family sessions, so really just documenting the art of being a mother. And so with film, again, I haven't gotten out there yet to see with my own eyes the difference when I get my images back from the lab. I'm really excited about that. And obviously that will be a learning curve and tweaking and practicing and all that good stuff. But the difference with film, what they say is, and what I've seen from looking online at photographers I follow, and their work is amazing, is that you just can't compare a film photograph to a digital photograph. The main differences being those creamy skin tones, the vibrant colors, the richness of the colors in the image. It almost looks like a painting, and you just can't get that same look and feel with a digital image than with film. So I give you the Contax 645. So if you ever rent something, I don't know if it looks different when you rent something from Contax Rentals versus if you buy something, but it comes in this box and it's surrounded with these stickers that say, please handle with care, fragile, don't drop, please don't drop. So I really appreciate those extra stickers. Inside I have a receipt, and right inside the box is going to be a bunch of bubble wrap. So it's protecting my new baby. So let me get this out of the way. All right, so it is wrapped carefully, and I have not seen this yet with my own eyes, so I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm going to carefully unravel. All right, like Christmas morning. That's actually what I told the FedEx driver when he pulled up this morning. I was like, you just made my day, dude. Okay, so I'm going to rip open. Alright guys, look at this. Sealed, airtight in a Ziploc bag so it can't get scratched and no air can get inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this feels so cool to have it in my hands. Okay, let's unzip this. So this was the Contax 645 kit. In the digital world, typically I'll get lenses on their own or a camera body on its own and not get the kit because it comes with a lot of extra accessories that you don't need, or don't necessarily need. But with the film cameras, the kit, it comes with the lens, and it comes with the 80mm lens, this one in particular. And here it is, you guys. Oh man, this thing feels heavy. It's what I imagined it would feel in my hands, but this feels right. This feels good. Okay, so I can go into some of the different features of the bells and whistles to the Contax 645, but just so you can see, I'll zoom in here. So here's the side view. I'm going to be very careful. And there's the back view. But this is cool. This is cool, you guys. So, all right, that gives you the overview of the Contax 645 kit. This is the new baby added to my suite of gear, and I cannot wait to pop in some film and the batteries and get my light meter and get out there and start shooting. If you like what you saw today, if you have any questions, post them below, or comments or suggestions on a next post. If you're interested, just subscribe below and you'll get notifications of other videos that I'll be doing with this camera behind the scenes. And I can't wait to see what's in store with this thing. All right, have a good day.